All right, everybody. Welcome to the
What's up? What's up?
show.
What's up? Yo, was it just me or did your comments not show up while everything was going on? Because
I don't know. Let me look.
all of a sudden now they popped up, but I was trying to put people's comments up and it was just frozen. But all good now. We're good.
Yeah, no, earlier I think I may have typed something in the studio, and that last one I sent at Galaga Guy because I wanted to tag him. I did that from somewhere else.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
What's
All
up,
right.
everybody? Welcome.
Make sure I got a good enough angle here. Yeah, things are good enough. It's not perfect.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
look horrible.
And
Absolutely horrible.
this portion of the episode is brought to you by Mike's Hard Lemonade Zero Sugar. Yes, I found a zero sugar version of Mike's Hard
All right.
Lemonade.
I've been seeing that honestly on Facebook. People have been posting that being like good stuff. So
I mean, well, I'm used to doing seltzers because, I mean, their hard lemonade's like 300, 400 calories per can. This bad boy's 100 calories, carbs, I think my doctor would approve of. So, and
nice.
it tastes more like the hard lemonade. So I'm stoked for it.
This endless one-up drink is brought to you. I think there's like 800 calories in here. It's not good. There's a lot of stuff in there. But what's up, everybody? Hopefully, everyone's having a great week.
So far, I am. I mean, it's only Tuesday, so shit could go
It is, man.
sideways anytime now.
We got a while yet till the weekend, but things have been going okay, I'd say.
No, it's been going good. Been gaming, been enjoying some TV, and we'll get into all that here in a minute.
Yeah, buddy.
Been very depressed about the Kiss concert that I'm not going to end up going to.
Made sure I posted that in Discord, and I'm like, well, look at those dates, man. You going to any of them? And yeah.
I mean, for those who don't know, Kiss, one of my favorite groups, is finally going to wind down the tour. And it's just been going on since 2019.
And I
COVID
hate
broke
to
it up,
cut you
things like
off.
that.
Have they been? They've been. I honestly say they want to stop before. Did they stop before? I thought this was the end was going to happen before time. And
They kept nailing.
back?
They kept adding dates. As Paul said it on the Kiss cruise, he says, "You know, guys, it's the end of the road tour, but they keep making more road." What ended up happening was,
That's good. That's
if
well
you
said.
think about it, this tour started in 2019 and then COVID hit 2020. I literally saw them just before COVID hit on February 13th. So they had to they canceled their Vegas residency. They postponed the shows, and what they literally said was, "It's been so long." And again, this is from some of these intimate interviews we had on the cruise, that there were cities that were from early 2019 or early 2020, that kind of thing, that were like, man, so many people didn't make the show. We wish you had done a second one. Fine.
That's cool. That's
We'll
cool.
go. We're going to tack it on to the end. But they listed the last, I think it's 50 shows now. And the final two are Madison Square Garden, baby. And to make matters worse, they're December 1st and 2nd. It's public knowledge. My birthday is December 2nd.
No.
The final show of my favorite band will be in my hometown. I was born in New York, on my birthday.
You know what sucks too, man? I would have actually met up with you too. I might not have gone into the show, but I would have been like, hey man, let's grab some food, let's play some games, let's do something. Because New York's just a bus ride away, and damn.
Rich Waddell was going to go with me. As a matter of fact, kudos, bro. He was like, I want to go to that show. I'll buy a second ticket. If you don't go, somebody will take it. Yada yada yada. Until we saw how much they were going for. Other shows are not that bad. Shoeshine got $100 and something a ticket for where he's going. No, the Madison Square Garden tickets are going for over $1,000.
Oh yeah, dude.
On pre-sale right now.
I wanted to see the Misfits really bad, and that was like, it would have been a dream. But for how much they were, nah. I'm sorry, man. I like my, if the Misfits were how they were, paying like $20-$30, cool. Even 60 to 100 would have been cool. But like, couple hundred, close to 1,000.
This was nine. This is as of midday today, and this is the second day of pre-sales. Public sales don't go on till Friday, I think. It was $947 for the cheapest ticket, and of course, Ticketmaster has a sliding scale for their fees. It's not, it's basically a percentage. So they were getting $147 in fees.
Damn.
Each ticket. Yeah, it was killer.
Woo.
If you think about that, I went on that Kiss cruise. I'm pretty sure the cruise itself, for a week-long cruise, well, 5 days, 3 intimate shows with the guys, and then a bunch of other stuff, only cost me $5,000.
Hell yeah, that's
So yeah, I've seen
that's
them on this tour.
much better, dude.
Saw them 3 times on the cruise. You know, met them on the cruise. Um, I can't justify this cost. I really can't. No matter how, you know, whatever you want to call it, it is that it's on my birthday in New York. But yeah, so that's
Yeah, man.
a sad Kiss story. But again, I've seen them at over a half dozen times in my life. Almost every lineup except the Vinnie Vincent lineup. Never saw Vinnie in concert.
And then watch, they're gonna do like a third tour. It happens, dude. It happens. So
It does, but I believe them. I mean, they were getting grilled by Howard Stern last week on that, and they're like,
even that's how I feel about Ozzy, dude. I watched some of these Ozzy live DVDs, and I'm like, I wish I was there. I really wish I was there. Now I'll never see him because he's done touring.
yeah,
Sucks. And I
yeah.
would have loved to went to Ozfest. Absolutely loved to went to. I never was. And yeah,
and Mitchell, I think they will.
See?
I mean, again, we've had, I was on the cruise. They did lots of sit downs with us, and besides saying that the end of the road is not done yet because they're paving more road, as his metaphor was, he did say once this tour is over, it's done. I mean, he's like, Paul's like, I'm 70 years old, and this guy over here, pointing to Gene, is a lot older than me. He's like 74.
How yeah.
Gene is 74. But yeah, I mean,
fire and all that. Hell yeah.
They were grilled by Howard Stern. And by the way, if you're a Kiss fan,
still,
Howard
Stern's grilling them now.
No, he was grilling them on that show on March 1st. He did the whole 2 hours.
Damn.
2 hours with Kiss, and it was an hour and a half of interview, 30 minutes of song. And one thing that I dug so much, and we'll get off this.
Here's a good question for you.
It was actually in grade school. By grade school, I mean 4th or 5th grade. Love Gun was the first album, and then Alive 2. And back then, I collected these collector cards they had. They were like baseball cards. They were cool as hell. They were either live pictures, this, that. And when you flip them over, they made 2 different puzzles. So you literally have got the whole collection. You made these giant poster size, puzzles out of cards. Lost those a long time ago to time. Rich O'Dell actually sent me a pack. It was great. He sent me a pack last year, and I'm just like, wow, that is so freaking cool. But
Nice.
I totally believe them. And what was really cool about the Howard Stern is it was so live. I mean, here they performed for like maybe 8 people, most of which were crew. Okay. And they gave their all on these 4 songs. Supposed to be 3 songs, but dig this. They got done singing Rock and Roll All Night, and Paul says, you know what, Howard? I don't think we did that good enough. Can we do it again?
Wow.
Yeah. And they literally went, he's like, what do you mean? I'm sorry for people who are going to hear this. The exact quote from Howard was, what do you mean? That song was so good, I want all 4 of you inside of me right now.
That's Howard for you. Oh yeah.
But yeah, they literally said, no, we didn't like some of the guitar stuff, so can we do it again?
Amazing. That's awesome.
It was totally awesome. Very, very impressed and depressed. But again, I've been blessed to see them so many times.
Oh yeah.
If this is meant to be, somehow it's meant to be. I'm still. Hey, by the way, Tommy Thayer, if you and your guitar tech still remember me and my wife from the cruise, we really like a hookup. I'll shoot you a message on Instant Messenger. Thanks.
There you go. Man, you got Gunther calling you out here. Oh boy.
I've been ignoring him. Hold on. What do you mean I've been ignoring you? Let me go check my Instant Messenger that I don't check all the time.
Right ahead.
Let's see.
We got
Messenger.
Here. Godsmack was good. Seen them before, and I'll be seeing Pantera this year. Of course, it's not, Pantera with its original group, but man, at least I want to see. I want to see how it's going to be. I think it's still going to be a great show.
Hold on, I've been ignoring him. It was 5 minutes ago. No, it was this morning. Sorry, you're right. It was this morning. Okay.
You went from 5 minutes to 15 hours or what?
Well, I saw it. It said 5 minutes. He's been online for 5 minutes, but he did send some stuff. Apologize for some reason when I rebooted, Messenger didn't start up, and I'm gonna say I am not a big user of Facebook Messenger, so my bad.
Dude, I've been having a lot of problems with Facebook Messenger. Like the bubbles aren't popping up. I'm not getting notifications. So hey, I'm not trying to protect him, Gunther. I'm just saying I've been having problems with Messenger
Dude,
too, man.
he was even
Just
gonna
saying.
he was gonna
Just
promote
saying.
us, and I'm ignoring him. I'm an ass, Gunther. I'm a total ass. I apologize. Here you take my calls in the middle of a show, mostly because I'm warning you that you're still live. But I don't answer your stuff offline. I'm a total ass, and
Rebel. Hell yeah, dude.
I need forgiveness for this. But yes, I will definitely hook you up with what you asked for. And per your question, he asked us, how did the Jack party go? Which means he didn't watch the show and he's dissing me. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So for those that did watch the show and participate, it kicked ass, Gunther. We had a blast.
It was fun. I couldn't stop laughing.
No, I think we only did the quips.
I was laughing. Yeah,
that's all we did was quips.
We asked,
Quiplash.
Like,
we didn't do anything else.
Do some kind of murder party, another thing, but nah, dude. That game is fun. That game is so much fun. You never know what people are gonna put up there, and I was laughing my ass off. No joke.
Yeah. Now the one thing I gotta say, Gunther, and to the everybody else, if you're gonna do that kind of thing live, you gotta make sure that you know your audience, because some of our answers, me included, were vulgar, flat out vulgar. So for doing it on a show, the kind of way we sidestepped that was we did not read those answers out loud.
No,
they were there on the screen.
That would have made it worse. I would have laughed a lot more if I actually did that. But
yeah, I mean they were there on the screen.
I tried
but
saying something, but I kept laughing, man. What a blast! Yeah. I hope we could do it all with you again soon. If you wanna do it again, you want to pop a poll up? If people want to do another game night sometime, do it up, man.
Actually, we were talking about doing racing, and let me throw it out there. Next
Mitchell B, where did you get tickets for, man? Because I seen that today too, and that looks pretty damn good.
All right, so for next gaming night, will it be Mario Kart? Will it be Wreckfest? Is that what it's called? Wreckfest? Rich will jump in before I screw this up. Or do we want to just go ahead and do Jackbox again? And
Jackbox was fun. Quiplash was fun, dude. Murder Party. I mean, I know you have that. That's a good time too. But I like how the audience participates in the Quiplash more. It's like just they could control so much in that game.
Yeah, I mean,
because that was a funny thing. It's like, oh, good, everyone chose me. Then all of a sudden, the audience is like, no, we chose this, and it's like, oh, my points.
Yeah, even if they weren't one of the
never know.
They could still skew
exactly.
The results.
Turns the whole game around, man. It's awesome, really awesome. And I agree, Gallagher guy.
Which Bubba's you talking about? The one here on the screen?
The Facebook.
Oh, that one.
We talked about Facebook before. We're just like, I don't see my notifications, and he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, don't give me notifications. My wife has an OCD about notifications on her phone. She doesn't leave one red dot.
She would hate my phone, dude. You'll see.
Oh, Gmail. No, she sees my phone and she's like,
"You'll see Gmail with 300 and some notifications with the red bubble saying 300 and some." Yeah, I have no problem with that. I could leave it there.
I mean, I've got so many apps on there I don't use that I really don't use anymore, and it's just kind of like All right. Well, we've talked about nothing for 15 minutes. I found like it's the Seinfeld show.
That's cool. That's fine.
The show about nothing.
Absolutely fine.
Well,
we've been talking about something. We've been talking about everyone here. We're talking about everyone with the chat. So
speaking of who's here, go ahead and do roll call. Scroll up there and see who we got.
Who's here? Who is here? Let me scroll. Scroll. Hey, Gallagher guy. What's going on, man? We got Rebel here. Gallagher guy. We got Rascal. Don't know who the hell that is. Brian Vader's here. Mitchell B. Bobby 1ALU. What up, buddy? MSU Rich is here. Ichabod Crane is here. Who else? Steven Schwartzentruber is here. I'm amazed I actually said that
I'm
name
going to scroll
right.
up and look at that one, and
yeah.
you keep going.
Gunther, don't know him. He's new.
Schwarzen.
Ritual Delo's here. And that's it for now.
Did we get Shane? Did we get Al?
Probably not.
Hey, Shane. Hey, Al.
I'm horrible at, yeah.
Oh,
I don't even see their name. Jeez.
And Bobby is definitely hitting me on a
sorry, guys. Sorry. Love you
a
all.
soft spot, and that would be playing on atgames, squash, or Mark of the Wolves and Bad Dudes. Yep. Yeah. But that doesn't make for a good streaming show, so we could do that some other night. We'll figure out a night to get together in the lobby on atgames.
Come on, guys. Jackbox. Pop the Jackbox. Wreckfest? Really? You want Wreckfest in there? I mean, that is a great game. No joke. It gives me
that's a racing game, isn't it?
Of Demolition Derby. Demolition Derby a long time ago. Wreckfest is a great game, but I mean Jackbox, man, that's awesome. It's great to have people in Jackbox.
I assume you mean you suck at squash, Ritual Dello. That not that you're sick at squash, because I am sick at squash. Trust me. Still got to get Purple Rain on here to challenge me, but he won't. He hasn't, so we'll see.
Hey, that's a good one. Ritual Dello.
There
Mario
you go.
Party.
Yes.
Yo.
I should have had it right in on there. Mario Party.
Yo. But then again, that's a 4-player, so right?
Is it only 4 or online is it more? Man.
Hopefully online is more, because if it's 4, that sucks for everybody. It has to be like a private
Mario
thing, I guess.
Party Switch online. Sure, that's God, I can't even type. That's the alcohol. No, it's not.
Maybe 8. If you could take a controller to each, so you got to think about it. Maybe a controller to each one. 8. Yeah,
4 players.
Rebel says the same thing. 8-player, so that's a possibility. Because each controller has 2. You take one off, and then each player has 8. So yeah.
Okay, everything I'm seeing says 4.
Ichabod Crane. Every time I think of your name, I think of Clay Fighter. Ichabod Crane. That was one of my favorite fighters, Clay Fighter.
Yeah, I don't see the answer. We'll look up this answer, see if Mario Party might be a good match. But it also depends on how many people own Mario Party. I'm going to be honest, I don't own the most recent one. I don't think so. So I'd have to triple check. Switch Bowling.
Ooh.
That is a blast.
Yes, it is.
Super Smash, of course.
Dude. Super Smash.
I mean, if we had enough people Super Smash, I could go ahead and do a ladder. And we can go ahead and do a competition ladder one night.
Even when the show's people can comment when the show's over, right? I say
yes, they can comment on it.
People should comment, what game would you like us to play? Do that after the show too, and we'll look it up and see what we can play with you guys.
And I've been dying for a lot more comment love on our shows. So if you guys, keep
them coming, man.
Have a game you think is going to be great for us, go ahead and let us know. All right,
we're up for playing games with all of you. So I want to see what game we could bring like the most people in an audience. Like that's the thing about Jackbox games. I was like, sure, we might hit the 8, but then there could be people 10, 20, 30, whoever that could join us too. So I would like to have everyone included. That's what sucks if people just can't join. You know what I mean?
Now here's the thing that Ritual Dello says, put up a poll. The only thing about putting a poll in the YouTube channel is I think it's limited to only 4 answers. So I'll double check, and maybe we can do that and see. If not, there'll be write-ins, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I used to be big on the Smash community, so I would love to play some Smash.
I am not, but hey, I'm willing to join in on you guys. So we'll smash it up. Let's play some games.
You can easily do just rooms with passwords and things like that. And like I said, we can either just do the group Smash, or we could go ahead and do a competition. And I'll build a ladder. We'll see the ladder, in a week time, and boom, I'll generate it. We can play. Or just play for fun as big ass groups. Cool. All right, man. Well, those are things for us to talk about. Speaking of things to talk about, let's talk about what we're doing. Last week here. Sean, I'm looking at this list here, and it's pretty much just like last week.
Have we been doing?
Rinse and repeat.
It is, but
I see a new game on that list. Talk to me, man.
But let's start off with the PSVR 2 games. So I've been trying a lot of demos, and of course I have Village, Resident Evil. I have the full version, but I did want to see what the demo provided with people who don't have the full game. And let me tell you something.
That's good.
Go to the bathroom before you play this game because you're gonna crap your pants. It's a guarantee. It's just gonna happen. What you see on screen when you play Village, I love Village. Absolutely great horror game. Played it from start to finish. I try to get as many collectibles as I can. Excellent. One of the best Resident Evil games. But when you put that VR headset on, it's a whole new experience, man. Even the way you hold your guns, you have to reload. You have to put the ammo into the gun. Whatever gun you have to do it. And it's just very realistic, very creepy. It's like when you're watching it on TV, oh, that's cool. It's a werewolf. Very detailed. That looks great. When you put your headset on, it's like when it's right there, I got to stop playing this game. This is a little too scary for me. This is absolutely nuts. What am I doing? No joke, dude. It's a great horror game. Bet Village is. Oh yeah, dude. Definitely. 100%. Highly recommend it. Try it out. Get that PSVR 2. Haptic feedback in the headset, haptics in the controller. It's absolutely wild. What other was it? The drum. There was a drum game. I think it's Drum Kings, something like that. I don't play drums, and it's honestly really, really cool. It's like Guitar Hero, all that, and it was amazing. It was really good. Joan Jett, that was on the demo. Great game. I highly recommend that. I have not had a bad experience in the PSVR 2, so definitely, guys, if you can, buy it. You will not be disappointed. There's only one wire compared to the PSVR 1 that had like 3. Like, I hated that thing, man. It felt so heavy, just like there was 3 wires connected to this big thing you had. And yeah, just definitely need to get that upgrade. Besides the PSVR 2, Hogwarts Legacy, of course, I can't put that down. 40 hours in, I beat the game, but of course, there's so much to collect. The map is huge. You still got to take time to see it all. It's a game I highly, highly recommend. And we're going to talk about that in the main topic later on about, is it like a movie? Is it like the books? We'll see. But again, Hogwarts Legacy, definitely one to pick up. Fortnite is the one I've been honestly mad about for the past week. So I've been trying to get this quest, man. There's a gold skull, which is really, really, really cool. And normally with quests, I'm like, okay, it's good XP. I want it, to get my level up, but I really want this back bling gold skull. So not only do you get the gold skull, every 10 kills you get a spike, and you could get up to 10 spikes. So you need 100 kills, and there's only 4 days left. So of this quest. So I'm trying elimination. Finally, I got 100 kills. I got to stage 10, 100 kills, 10 quests each. 10 kills each on each quest. So 10. The last quest, the last stage, you need a victory royale. And I'm like, oh my God, this is going to take me forever. This is going to be horrible. Me and my friend, we duoed it up. Past 2 days, couldn't get it. I went on myself last night. First game, victory. Got
Nice.
the crown. I completed the gold skull. Dude, it's awesome. It's the best, honestly, for everyone here playing Fortnite. It's honestly probably the best back bling you could have. A golden skull, 9 spikes with a crown. It's beautiful. You gotta get it. It's great. So
we had some questions that came up here. One of them I answered. Looks like you can play the Village on Quest 2. I looked that up.
Honestly,
Galaga guy.
Honestly, dude, I mean, when I'm comparing PSVR 2 to Quest 2, I love both. But PSVR 2 destroys Quest. I never thought I'd say those words, but it does. PSVR 2 really destroys the Quest 2.
Okay. All right.
And honestly, Quest 2, what were they saying? Resident Evil Village. There's
Yeah.
certain parts in Quest 2 that stutter. It can't handle some of the rooms. PSVR 2, no issues, smooth. And I've seen that in a few reviews where they were like, "Oh, I entered this room with the chandelier, and there's a lot of detailed spots." Quest could not handle it. VR2, no problem.
It's funny. I'm looking at a preview of a live stream here where remember when we kind of had ourselves and our VRs in the corner.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff?
dude. Yeah.
Watching people play Village while you actually see them on the corner and seeing them jump like heck.
Oh my god, dude, just play the demo. You don't even need you don't even need the full game. If you have a PSVR 2, download the demo. I guarantee that's going to scare the hell out of you more than maybe even the full version. Like the stuff they show you in that demo, wow. Like it shows off what the PSVR 2 can handle. It's crazy. And the technology, again, Ritual Dello, wow. Really good stuff. The eye tracking. I can't stop talking about the eye tracking. Like, that's wild. Just like you could look and instead of using your controller, it knows what you're looking at, like a cursor, and you just like click the X button instead of like scrolling around. Awesome. Amazing. I've never seen anything like it.
Cool beans.
Yeah,
All right,
Quest
man.
3, probably. But yeah, one more. Do I have one more? Yeah. After Fortnite, I started Like a Dragon last night. I tried the demo. If you have, try the demo out, guys. No joke. It gives you a combat section. It gives you 4 battle styles, which is really nice. So you get to really experience what you're going to get into in the full version. For those of you who think there's no easy mode, there is in the accessibility options. You're able to just like click the square button for easy combos or easy special, whatever it may be, if you were looking to go that route. But again, Like a Dragon, it's amazing. Anti-Hero kind of introduced me into this. It was just like, look, if you like the previous one, try this. A lot of funny sections, a lot of great quests. I can't wait to pick it up again tonight after the show and try it some more. But Like a Dragon Edition, awesome. And that's it for me, dude. What have you been playing?
I've not been playing much. I've been playing a lot of FX3, a lot
Nice.
of pinball on my ALP, and there goes YouTube Studio. Just crashed after I did I closed the poll. Yay! I'll come back to that.
Great. Probably gonna lose Rascal now.
Nope. But still working my way through DMC. I go chapter by chapter, and I'm just about done with chapter 4. I literally was kicking butt.
You honestly better get done with it quick, because I heard on the next showcase there might be a new one. So
new DMC. Well, man, I've also got other things coming up, like Last of Us Part 1, which got pushed out to March 28th now, I think is the new date on that.
Yep.
Wasn't it supposed to be March 15th?
Dude, everything
that was recently.
And you're talking about delays. You're talking about delays. I'm pretty sure when I
bought it, and I just bought it or ordered it a couple weeks ago, that it was March 15th when I ordered it from Sony.
I feel bad for the people who want Hogwarts. The people who have the PS4 and Xbox. Like my buddy, he's like, "Oh, one more month, I'm gonna play it. April 4th, it's mine. I have a PS4." Dude, do you see this article? May 5th. It got delayed again. Horrible. I understand. I understand they want to perfect it. I understand, but dude, I really don't know. Like, I feel like this game should be a PS5, Xbox Series X thing. Like PS4, I don't know how the loading is going to be. Xbox, I don't know how the loading is going to be. I don't know how great the visuals are going to be. Everything. I really don't know on last gen.
Right, next gen, you guys Devil May Cry now. You say there's going to be a new Devil May Cry soon?
I want to say there is, because on the showcase, I want to say there was a picture of something going on. So there might be another one popping up.
We'll see. Right. I will keep my eyes peeled for this.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm digging the DMC I'm playing right now, and I've got 4 and 5 I can play afterwards. But Last of Us, one of the shows we're going to talk about as our main topic tonight, is coming out, and it was March 28th when I ordered it. So I ordered the Firefly edition, as you know, and And then
Very
again,
nice.
been playing a lot of Pinball FX3, trying to keep my momentum going on
You,
my
you,
matchups
you,
and things like that.
you think they're delaying it on purpose? You think they might be delaying it because of when the season ends? Then
Which
that's
is
would be
next
like,
week.
hey, come on.
I want to say they probably might have sort of, yeah, probably did.
See,
I mean, it's a port. It's not a whole new
that's
game.
true. That is true.
It's a flat out port.
But it's going to
So,
look beautiful. It's going to look absolutely the best it ever could be.
well, that's a good transition. So, watching, you and I both watched the latest episode of Last of Us. No spoilers. By the way, that was the penultimate episode this season. We only have one more left, right?
Oh man, yeah. And what an episode that last one was. What an episode. And again, without spoilers, the comparison. I seen a comparison video between
Okay, the game and the
yes.
okay.
And it was just like the audio, what they said matched up with the game. It's like, dude,
Yeah, they said they went. And again, you have not been watching the behind the scenes afterwards.
I
So you don't know
haven't.
this.
No, I always thought, okay, here's the credits, exit.
Nope. After the credits, you got next week's scenes, and then you have behind the scenes. I think what they said is they went pretty much true to this segment of the game, except for one scene. And I will just say that scene involves a cage. I think that's where they made one alteration in the dialogue. Other than that, they said they went pretty spot on. So,
I'm gonna play it again, dude. When it's over, I'm playing it again. No joke.
and it was great. It always has been great to see the people who have been involved in the video games and the voiceovers and stuff coming into play either their own parts or other parts in the series. That's been cool. I'm not going to spoil who that is, but this last episode there was somebody on there who was actually pretty integral in the video game.
Yeah. Yep.
So
no
spoilers.
spoilers.
Videos. Yep.
Gotta watch, everybody. And this is a tough episode. It really is, because we're trying to talk about TV games, how it comes together, and we gotta watch what we say because we don't want to ruin anything for people who didn't watch the show, or even with, let's say, Hogwarts, because people got delayed on the PS4, the Xbox. Ooh, it's tough. It's tough.
Yep. So, and then other than that, I've just been catching up on some series on Hulu. So we did watch a movie. We watched Welcome to Raccoon City this weekend and enjoyed that. That was a good.
Welcome to Raccoon City. Resident Evil?
Res Evil, yes.
I was going to say, like, that name.
Yeah, no, this is basically right after Umbrella leaves Raccoon City and before the destruction of Raccoon City. So
wow.
it's a different take. It's more along the lines of the video game because you basically centers around the stars going to the mansion. If I'm pretty right, Res Evil was literally started off in the mansion, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay. You get the dogs,
nice,
you got the mansion, you got so that literally had Jill Valentine. Chris, was it Ren? What's Chris's last name? I don't know. Redfield and his sister. That character was in there. So you got Chris and I forget her name. But then you had Jill Valentine and you had one other character that were from the game. So basically it's Res Evil movie based on the game, not this weird thing we have with, Mila Jovovich, who I have nothing against that. Trust me. She can sit there on that hospital gurney and that hospital gown and read the phone book for an hour and a half, and I'll be fine.
Yes. I agree.
I'm sorry to be that way, boys and girls, but I'm sure there's plenty of women that would agree with me as well.
100% agree.
Flat out done.
And yeah, Rich Rodello, come on, man. You got to watch it. Like, the previous episode, not much action. There were some cool spots, but this episode, wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Completely different than the previous, but just
and I'm just gonna say the ending just brought a sigh and a tear to both my wife and I.
Always the ending, right? It's always the ending.
Yeah,
you never know what you're gonna expect. It's either like your jaw's gonna drop or like what? It can't end it like that. And
But where they ended this one, I teared, I cheered. It was yeah,
It's
it was
amazing how okay, so this can't be a spoiler. It's amazing how they bring people into an episode instead of hanging on. They, you know, do stuff with the character the whole episode, and that's it. So you don't know what character it is, though. You don't know who's gonna die.
well. That brings us to what this show is all about. I'm going to go ahead and throw that thumbnail on here for a second and remove.
And we're muted, I think.
We're not. Yeah, we were when that was up there.
Is it spoiler or discovery?
So we talk about video games and these IPs, these intellectual properties, spanning different forms of media, and it's not a bad thing. Trust me. I mean, we talk about some of the ones that are on this. Can I make us smaller? I probably can't.
I was going to say
won't
it's not
happen.
a bad thing sometimes, but yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. You wouldn't be playing Hogwarts if those books were never written.
But I don't read the books.
Okay, but you would not be playing Hogwarts had those books not been written, and probably not had they spun off into movies.
Yes, that's
Okay.
true.
So that's a thing. So people have read the books. Now, Hogwarts Legacy isn't a retelling of the books or the movies. It's
That's
basically stuff in the world with characters and monsters and places and things that were in the other media.
Absolutely 100% correct. Yes. So
Now,
people who, yeah, go ahead.
So I'm sure there's things, however, had you not read the books or seen the movies, that if you did them or experienced them or went on a quest in game, might give away things that later, if you watch the movie, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I know exactly where this is going because I did that in the game. Or I went after I went after that monster. So for that monster, I know you have to use this spell, this weapon, this whatever. Let's see if it's exactly as it was in the game.
But with Hogwarts Legacy,
Mhm.
with people who are really looking forward to something that is like the Harry Potter, if you're looking for Harry Potter in the game, you're not going to get him. If you're looking for any of the characters in the game, you're not going to get them. This is not a spoiler. This is something you're going to get into and realize that you are the student. You are someone new. You are like Harry Potter. You are the one. There's Hogwarts, sure. There's Hogsmeade. There's all these different locations, sure, that are in the movie, in the books. Great, but all those characters, don't expect to see them. I mean, that's what you need to really think of when you're getting into this game. But when you're watching the Harry Potter movies, you're reading the books, that's what's going to get you into this game. It's like, oh, there's magic, there's this, there's that. Awesome. It's going to get you into this game, but again, you have to look at it from a different angle of this is you. You are Harry. In a way, you're Harry Potter. Like you're joining the game. You're experiencing it for yourself, but it's not like it's definitely not like the movies. The places are. The places
are. You probably still have the houses that are in the movies,
and that would bring
books.
people to the game.
Okay. Do you have those races on the brooms? Or do you at least ride? Do you ride them?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, big time. You could take them anywhere, and there's so many other things you could do. There's a certain thing that's not included. I don't want to ruin it, but
don't.
Yeah, but there's so much stuff you can enjoy in this game. And I enjoyed the Harry Potter movies. I did every single one of them, and there were some things I wish that were in this game. But I respect both. I respect the movie. I respect the game. I have not read the books, but I'm pretty sure people who read the books might have a different perspective on Hogwarts Legacy. We'll see. I don't know.
And now, being as it's called Hogwarts Legacy, for those of you who would, and I'm not a big, Harry Potter, geek. I'm enough.
And
I know enough, but Hogwarts is the school. So obviously, it sounds like to me it centers around there, and not some of the other misadventures that occurred. I mean, there may or may not be, but to me, it sounds like, and you correct me if I'm wrong, we're not going into the Incredible Beasts or whatever they're called. We're not going that far out.
What was it? Mystical Beasts?
Oh, I forget what it's called. It's something
okay,
beasts and the
okay. There is another movie that's out there that it combines into this. It does. Not all the beasts, but there are some in here.
Fantastic Beasts.
That's it.
That's
Yes.
the series.
That's the one, and that's the one I was shocked about. I was absolutely shocked about when I seen the names of who I was capturing. Like, what? This came from that movie. This came from that movie. So there are certain things that kind of like will give you remembrance of, oh, it came from that movie, or oh, it came from that spot in the movie. Like, there's Easter eggs. There's Easter eggs everywhere. And even though these characters aren't in the game, there's little things that will be like, oh my God, I remember that. Or, it's not horrible for someone who's really, really big into Harry Potter. It's not horrible at all, but you have to go into this game realizing that you are the student. You are not Harry Potter. You are yourself. You create your character. You go in there, you experience this yourself, and just enjoy the whole thing. It's amazing. You're not
okay. So in this case, it's not you're not spoiling stuff either way. It sounds like this is one that if you watch the movies, you're not going to spoil the content in the book,
not at all,
and vice versa.
Not at all.
Okay.
I still watch
games. Yeah.
I still watch what I say because of things that you see. But for the most part, no, you're not gonna ruin anything. If you have not, I said, if you love or hate Harry Potter, you're still gonna enjoy this game. If you like magic, if you like RPG, if you like combat, this is the game for you. Don't go into this thinking, oh, I hate Harry Potter, I'm not gonna like this game. No, give it a chance. There's so much stuff. There's so much that, if you don't like Harry Potter, you're gonna enjoy it in this. Look at it as a video game. Look at it as just something new. Look at it as you're the student and just enjoy the hell out of it because it's such a great game.
All right, now
there it is. Endless one up. Combat is amazing. Yes, buddy, it is.
I've seen references to History of the World Part 2. I've forced my wife to watch History of the World Part 1 last weekend. She had a blast. And that line right there, you're saying, Mitchell, at the unemployment line, she just cracked up at that. Did you kill last week? Did you try to kill last week? Okay, you can only go one more week. If you don't kill somebody, you're going to be cut off of unemployment. Freaking hilarious. And trust me, there's so many zingers in there. I didn't spoil anything in that movie.
But
all I can say is...
Well, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
One of my favorite lines from that movie, of course, was, "It's good to be the king." Fair enough. There you go.
Gallagher guy, watch the first Harry Potter movie. Screw the first Harry Potter movie. Play this game. I'm not kidding. Give it a try. I guarantee you're going to love it. It's going to be game of the year. Okay.
And honestly, the movie was nowhere near as good as the book. I read the book at least, and the movie was not as good as the book. So it did what it could, and it started a movie franchise that followed the books. And I think the movies got better over time. But don't let that get you anywhere scared of playing the game.
So going off that, enjoy the books
or
Witcher.
Or that.
Oh, see, I'm pointing this way, and it looks like it's pointing to you.
You got opposite.
This. Yeah. I got to point to the comments. Great.
And I got to point to wherever that cabinet is, which is that way. Ha! Got it.
You got it.
Hold on.
So this is right. This is good.
This bomb.
Cool. Right?
There we go. All right. We got it.
Okay, going off that, again with the books. Witcher is more based off the books. Playing the game has nothing to do with the show.
Very true. And believe it or not, that's kind of why a lot of that drama came up over.
Yes.
The star wanting to leave it because he didn't like the fact that they're straying from the books. He played the game, liked the game. However, and actually on that one, we're talking games. Okay.
Oh yeah, yep.
There was a Witcher 1, a Witcher 2, it's Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. And it appears that most of the series is revolving around Wild Hunt while still doing, I will guess you would say, quests from the previous games. And this is just me from what I'm learning, because I've not played the game and I've only watched the YouTube series, or sorry, the Netflix series. But that's a good point because that has a lot of lore. There's more Witcher books than there are Harry Potter books. And so, depending on where you're going, if you just started watching on Netflix and that hooked you in and got you very interested in this lore, this universe, as you
Yep.
call it, you know, is it going to be a spoiler to go ahead and play the game?
No, I think
I
there's an
go ahead.
update. There is an update uh, to the Netflix show that I guess we'll put in some quests that will go off the show. But if you're just going into this, don't I mean, there's going to be some things like the show, but don't expect it to be at all like the show. like very minimal things are going to be like the show.
Well,
But the
there's
books, yeah, but not.
spoiler alert. I mean, we put spoiler alert up here just so because I'm going to mention a few things. I really am. Let's see where we have spoiler alert. Guys, we're going to talk about a couple of things in the Witcher series. It's gone on for a couple of seasons now. We're going to talk about a couple of things.
Hold your ears.
And if you don't like it, hold your ears until, well, this goes away.
Everybody dies.
All right.
Everybody dies. Everybody. No.
In the series, it's my understanding, some of these are straight from the games. There are a couple of missions, we'll call them, or quests. One of them was the Princess in the Tower, where she's cursed. It's my understanding that comes straight from both the books and slash video game. If you see that quest, you're gonna know. Okay, I'm going after a Striga. Hey, I remember what it was called. All right,
Nice.
I know, right. So we know that's in there, and there are a couple other ones that I'm pretty sure from the first couple episodes, because that's what the first couple episodes of the show did, was get you into the universe quick. So those, I think, would spoil those sections of the game. But other than that, like you said, I don't think so. Anything else before we get rid of the spoiler alert, or
Well,
you want to add to that?
Take it out. Take it away. But
And again, I'm having to rely on Sean here because he plays a lot more games than I have, and so I don't know. Which one gave up on the series? You mean the TV series or the game series?
I'm guessing he's given up on the series on TV. Just guessing.
I liked it. I hate to say,
I feel
he freaking nailed Geralt. Okay.
Oh my god! And that's the thing that's gonna maybe he gave up on that because they changed character. Because I sure as hell did. Sorry, I'm not watching it anymore. I mean,
they haven't shown the new ones yet, but yeah.
I love that character, and that's it. TV series, yes. And reason, Richard Dello, why? Because honestly, dude, I loved it. Like the character was amazing, absolutely amazing. So
yeah, no, I mean,
the change. I don't know how I feel about this. You could say he looks identical, whatever, but sorry. Bam! Richard Dello says the same damn thing. Character change, exactly. So. I guarantee you a lot of people are not going to watch the show because of that.
I'm going to give it a chance. I will. And who knows if they're going to address the physical change or not. However, if there's a series I watch that changes actors every few years, can you name that series? Doctor Who. Okay, the doctor is the doctor, gets certain quirks from whatever their new appearance looks like. And I'm not saying they can go this route, change it from Cavill over to Thor's brother. But I mean, you could easily say that he fought this monster, was hardly disfigured, and Yennefer or one of the other girls went ahead and did the best they could.
I love Yennefer. She's my favorite. But dude, look at this comment. I'm trying to like concentrate on your machine too. I don't know what the hell that is.
What is? Oh, there's a couple of things back there.
The round black thing on your atgames.
Okay, hold on.
It's
turning the mic hotter so you can hear
know.
me. I can't move a light that way, but light gun in holster, headphones hanging on a
headphones
on a holder.
It's
and every damn key that I need for everything around here.
It didn't look like headphones, man. It looked like something else.
So that's probably the round black thing you saw above there.
Yeah, it did not look like headphones. It looked like something else. Okay, but yeah, back to this. So Witcher, we talked about Hogwarts. What about Last of Us? So let me. So
you roll with this because you've played the game.
When you brought this topic up, the one thing that really brought to me was, and this is not really a spoiler to the show. Okay. What was it? Episode 7 or episode? I think it was episode 7 where they went to the arcade. Was it episode 7?
I'm literally, that pissed me off. Just saying, because I know what that's from.
I want to
the episode called Left Behind, which is also the name of the DLC.
Okay, yes, that was it. So the one thing I feel that's gonna sell something is when they went to the art. So you see the Mortal Kombat 2 poster in the room, then they go to this arcade, and then they see them. They play the Mortal Kombat 2 game.
Pretty sure. I said Mortal Kombat 2. Make sure you get that in there.
Yes, Mortal Kombat 2. So imagine people, of course, us older group who played these games in the arcades. You know, from 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It was awesome to see. But imagine people who are younger seeing this for the first time, being like, Ellie's excited to play what is this? What is Mortal Kombat 2? Look at this blood. Look at this combat. I want to get into this. What is this? And then I seriously feel like sales for Mortal Kombat 2 are going to rise. And honestly, no joke. Now it's the perfect time for 1UP to release their deluxe Mortal Kombat 2 cab. Why? Because of this. I'm not kidding, dude. Because of this show.
Okay, and again, you need to watch the after the show things because they talk about a lot of those things. Mortal Kombat 2, they actually couldn't do that in the game because of licensing. This is airing on HBO. Who's HBO owned by? Warner Brothers, who owns Mortal Kombat. So they had no problem bringing it into the TV show. Mm-hmm. I think they may have shown the poster vaguely in the game.
They did, yep.
But they didn't. The game was never played in the game, if you know what I mean. They were very happy to be able to bring that into the show, thanks to the relationship between HBO and Warner Brothers.
See, okay, let's see here. Rich Odello, what do you say here? See, Rich Odello though, is it because of the show or? Like, did he know what Mortal Kombat? And honestly, I could honestly see this too. Maybe people knew what Mortal Kombat 1 was. They're like, oh, Mortal Kombat. Sure, I heard about that. What? There's a 2? There's a 3? But this is going to introduce them to be like, whoa, what is this? What is that? What's this episode about? Sure, I love this show, but what is this about? Again, man, I seriously believe the Mortal Kombat 2 is going to bring a lot of attention just because of this show. I really do.
I think it will. I mean, fatalities, we take them for granted, those of us who grew up in that era, but to see that for the first time and go, holy cow,
oh my god, yeah,
that is badass. I didn't think. I mean, the game looks basic and it's not super high res like Street Fighter 6 or something, but I get to rip out his spine or chew him up and spit out his bones. Well, yeah.
What up, Al? But yes, Rich Odello, that is correct. And I hate to get into this argument, but I say Mortal Kombat 2 plays better on Super Nintendo.
Yes.
I seen
even better than the arcade, you think?
No.
Okay. So on console versions.
Only reason is some of the fatalities. And if you honestly, and I remember this from so long ago, playing the Sega Pit Fatality was horrible. It was just like the guy was just like boop, 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 dead. SNES played the whole thing. It seemed like frames were right. Just the whole thing for him dropping into the pit was perfect. SNES was the way to go. And I only owned a Sega. I owned the Sega Genesis. That was it. I didn't own the SNES. And I'm still giving props to the SNES, even though I only have it for Sega. So it was amazing. And Rich Odello, yeah, man, MK is garbage. It really was. SNES blew that away. Really did.
Now, again, we're talking about our, some things spoilers for other, releases of these products and in other media. I will honestly say I got pissed off when episode 7 rolled around and all of a sudden it's doing a flashback, because I know, as someone who's bought the game, I automatically have a DLC called Left Behind, which said it was something to do with Ellie's, life before Joel. And then I saw that I'm getting a 4-part comic series, which is also about Ellie. Or is it Elle? It's Ellie, right?
I say Ellie, yes.
I think it's Ellie.
Ellie.
Before Joel. And then to see them do a flashback, I'm sitting there going, this better not be the comics, because I just shelled out $30 extra to get them frigging 4 comics. Granted, I'm getting a steel book, I'm getting all sorts of stuff that I don't really care about anymore. But to have 4 pretty beefy comics, it says, that has a prequel story, I was like, yeah, I'll pay for that. And when I saw that episode start, I'm sitting here in Discord going, is this the DLC or is this the comics? Finally, I think Rebel goes back, it's DLC. Good, because I'm going to kill them. I mean, because in that sense, I don't mind because this show is going pretty darn close to the game from what I've been told.
Very.
I mean,
Very.
Yeah, if you were to go ahead and say on a scale of 1 to 10, you'd be well above 8.
Honestly, I give it a 10, because there's IGN came out with something with a comparison where they did the audio from the game with the show, and I watched it and I'm just like, wow, they took so much stuff from the game, made her say the same stuff, and along with the other characters. And I don't want to ruin a lot for everybody, but wow, just absolutely wow.
Now, at least what I've heard, and thank goodness for this, is that, and again, Rebel calls it the DLC episode. We'll just call it episode 7. That is not all of the DLC. The DLC is bigger. From what I understand, what goes on in the mall, especially the fight scene, is bigger in game than it is in the show. So I've got that to look forward to. But I just didn't want to sit here and be paying for something I thought was going to give me more than the show, and then have the show suck it all away from me.
Let me tell you,
because I would have gladly gone for a $55
oh, that's right. So
digital.
You haven't played
any of it.
Oh, see, that's what's. So I'm glad I did not spoil crap for you. I did not spoil anything, because there's times where I'm just like, wait a minute, that didn't happen. And it's like, okay, fine, it's still going on. But
so the differences will be cool to watch.
Big time.
I'm sure a lot of stuff takes longer in game than it does in the show, because this is all going to be a part 1 coming out of the game. I'm curious how far into part 1 this season 1 is taking. That'll be something that'll be cool to see.
So to end this, I want to tell you, out of all 3 games, between The Witcher, Hogwarts, and Last of Us, Last of Us, man, is one of the one things like I really don't want to spoil, because it's very, very, very similar to the game. So you're going to enjoy the hell out of it. Keep watching the show, then enjoy the game, because that is the one game that's similar. Hogwarts, not so much. Witcher, not so much. Last of Us, almost. Honestly, I could very, very high percentage, dude, that it's so close. So
Man, so he's saying the original comics for Last of Us are going over $1,000 for a mint condition in plastic. Okay.
beautiful, dude. It's such an amazing game, amazing series. You can't talk crap about it. You really can't. For a hardcore fan of the game, watching the show, you can't talk crap about it. It's been going amazing, absolutely amazing.
Now, see, this boggles my mind. The Last of Us Firefly Edition for PS5, or was it 4 back in the day, when Part 1 came out.
Oh no,
I think it was a PS4 back then, wasn't it? Or was
Had
it
to be.
5? That sold out in a heartbeat. The Firefly Edition. It is still not sold out. It is March 7th. This
It's
thing
gonna.
comes out March 28th, and the PC edition is not sold out yet.
It's gonna.
You get, of course, no game disc, physical
Oh, that's why.
voucher.
That's why. I want
yeah,
that game
because-
disc, man. I want that game. That's why, dude. I want
All right,
that game disc.
I'm sharing this screen because it's that damn important. So the Firefly Edition, those of you who've watched the game or watched the TV show know who the Fireflies are. So you're going to go ahead and get a steelbook.
Oh, so Firefly is only for PC?
No, there was a Firefly Edition for the PlayStation before
Okay.
as well.
All right.
Yeah. So let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. See additional terms. Blah, blah, blah. So, all right. So you get the complete Last of Us single player story, the prequel chapter, Left Behind, otherwise known as Episode 7 of the show, limited edition steelbook display case, couldn't care. Last of Us American Dreams numbers 1 through 4 comics reprints with
That's cool.
new cover art. So Rich Waddell is talking about the originals are going for a grand each. This is actually new cover art, so who knows how these are going to be graded down the line, because they are going to be different.
That's cool.
Yeah, thank you. Boom. So I'm looking forward to this. Now, also, part of this is you get early game unlocks, which if you looked at the deluxe edition on Steam, you're also going to get early unlocks in there. I think you get to craft things sooner. You get some extra weapons. So
You're gonna need that, man. You're gonna need that. You're gonna enjoy the you're gonna be glued. I'm not kidding. You're gonna be absolutely glued to this game. I came into this game late, and it wasn't even for like the next gen consoles. Like I was one who just passed on Last of Us. I was not one to really want to play it, and when I did, I was hooked. Absolutely hooked. Like the story, the gameplay, everything was just amazing. And then when they were coming out with a move with the TV series, it was like, oh, this is going to be incredible. It's not going to disappoint.
So here's the stuff you get sooner in the game. Let me make it a little bit bigger here. Early unlocks of, let's see here. I'll read it off. Increased crafting speed, increased healing speed, 9mm reload speed. Let's see, rifle clip capacity increase, explosive arrows.
What the hell is a dither punk filter?
Yeah, that I don't know.
No.
A speed run mode, and then 6 weapon skins. So that's part of what you get for the extra $10, I think it is, for deluxe. And then so for the extra above that, I'm getting the steelbook and the comic.
Nice.
This doesn't say the DLC, but I thought the standard one does come with the DLC. I think it has to.
And I'm going to move away for 1 second. Uncharted is another one that locked me down. I love that series. Rich Rodello, I absolutely love the game. Love the game. Played every single one.
Uncharted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Own all of them. Could not put it down. Okay, so you're talking about the movie then.
There we go. I was going to ask if he liked the movie as well.
Because that's what I was wondering. When he said he liked the series, I'm like, yes, the series of games, love them. How about the movie? I'm afraid to watch the movie. I don't want the movie to ruin the experience that I had.
I don't think you will.
Is there as much action?
That kid does such a great job. He really does.
Okay.
you know, I don't know Nathan Drake as well as everybody else does. By the way, speaking of Nathan Drake, have you ever seen the Nathan Fillion YouTube thing he did, his own fan version?
No.
You know who Nathan Fillion is, don't you?
Yes.
Firefly, Serenity.
Yeah.
And by the way, he looks
I
so
remember.
much like freaking Nathan Drake in the games. It's pathetic.
Wow.
But when they did the movies, they said they wanted to go for a younger actor because they want to make the movies go further. So they want to have somebody who's young right now, kind of like they decided for 007. They wanted a younger actor so that they could keep the same actor for several movies.
They pulled it off. Rich Ordello, I'm holding you to this, man. Like I'm going to give it a try. And if it's
no,
not,
I would say don't watch anything else I told you to watch and watch that movie first.
Really?
Yes. It is a fun ass movie.
Uncharted was going to be one of the games I was going to talk about and be like, oh, the games are great. I'm not looking forward to the movie at all. But now that Rich Ordello brings it up and you say it's great, it's like, crap,
yes.
I may need to give this a try then.
And for those of you who know who Nathan Fillion is, and
get out, man. Get out.
Look up Nathan Fillion, Nathan Drake fan film. You'll find it on YouTube.
All right.
And it is badass as hell. I think this is just a clip from it. Let me see if I can share that and not get myself fired or something. Let's go straight to YouTube.
Vader enjoyed it too.
All right. I'm going to go ahead. I've got to first. I don't know. Tell me after I share this.
You guys are going to make me watch it tonight. You guys are going to make me watch. That's it.
You're going to have to. I'm just.
That's it.
Tell me if you hear the audio on this, because I can't.
Yeah.
Is it too loud?
No, perfect.
All right. So this is the Nathan Fillion fan film.
No.
Tell me when you see him, he doesn't look like Nathan Drake in the games. You'll see. I think he nails it 100%. He made this film himself because he wanted that part
100%,
so damn
100%.
He wanted to play that in a movie so damn bad. He went and produced that. You'll see if you watch the whole thing; it's a lot longer. It's like 15 minutes. He produced that himself to go and say, "I want to be Nathan Drake," and didn't get it because they wanted a younger actor.
Damn.
But back to the movie. Yes. I forget the kid's name, Holland, something, Spider-Man kid, does a great job. And I don't know so much about the other characters as much as I know about how he plays Nathan, but yeah.
So is it on Netflix or Hulu or anything like that, or is this something?
Let me see. I'd have to go ahead and look up on my.
I mean, all right, I'm willing to give it a try then.
Can I stream it? I don't know.
I just did not. I did not want to ruin this experience. I did not like. I absolutely love the game, and I don't want the movie to be like crap. So everyone else in the comments here are saying how great it is, and I got to give it a try. I have to give it a try.
Okay, and yes, Firefly was incredible. Had Fox just ruined how they presented that series and when they aired it. Serenity, great movie. Loved it to death.
Man.
Tom Holland, thank you very much. And so I'm going to look up Uncharted on an app known as Just Watch. It goes ahead and says it's available on Netflix.
Hey, I'll check it out then. All right, I'll check it out.
Yep, some kind of subscription.
You got me to do it. Well, of course. Of course, I watched Lara Croft. Of course, I watched Tomb Raider. Angelina Jolie was amazing in Tomb Raider. So yeah.
Well, even the girl who did the reboot, I thought did a stellar job. Did they do one or two movies with her?
I don't know. I remember. I didn't know there was a.
You don't. Oh my gosh.
I know there was Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie, but that was it.
This other girl did a great job.
Honestly, Rick Modello, good question. I want to say it would be awesome if big screen came to PSVR 2 because that would be a hit. Then you could definitely watch VR movies in there. But as of right now, I don't think you can.
All right, Tomb Raider was rebooted in 2018 with an actress whose name is Alicia Vikander. And you're like, who is Alicia Vikander,
Yeah,
Scott?
I don't know who that
I
is.
don't know. She's a very fit, attractive young lady. Apparently, was in Ex Machina. Let's see here. Not much else I can find, but Tomb Raider was done in 2018. After that, she
Great
did a
movie. Great
short
movie.
called Troll. I don't know what else. She's got another movie upcoming here soon, but she did a great job. Much different build than our young lady in the first ones, but I think she did a great job pulling off the action stuff. Very gritty looking kind of. Here, I'll share this screen, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's a very gritty Laura Croft." Bada bing, bada boom, and there.
Oh, jeez. Very
I,
nice. Nice.
she's nice to look at, and
Yes.
and she did a heck of a great job doing the action scenes in that movie. So closing, but yeah, Tomb Raider,
Damn.
boom, yeah. So if I hit that, that should just show the Tomb Raider pics.
All right. Richard Dello, definitely right. And Quest 2 could play all these movies, especially in VR chat. So if you're in VR chat, there are spaces where you could probably watch this movie, Uncharted, in a VR space, sitting on a couch.
Yeah, big
Huge,
screen is one of
huge,
them.
huge, yeah, huge screen, amazing experience. So,
Yeah, because
man,
big screen, you could go ahead
guys,
and pipe it in from the PC if you had it on your PC.
you guys talked me into it. I mean, I haven't heard you guys say anything negative, so
Damn,
I
should I?
guess I have to try Uncharted. Man, there's so many things you've
It's only
been
10 to
recommending
15.
to me.
Can we do an Uncharted watch party on
Yeah,
Quest 2 quickly? Someone get this together. I'm gonna go
yeah.
ahead and
And we gotta do
get my Quest
what
2.
else? Disenchanted, Crossing Swords, all this other stuff.
Yeah, no,
It's the only way you're gonna get me to watch this stuff without playing video games. It's like video games or movies, and I'm pretty sure in VR I'm just stuck there. So, gotta watch that movie. Yeah.
yeah, no, I definitely think you'll dig Uncharted, especially if you played the games.
Oh, dude, I love. I own every one. I love all those games, and
Well,
that's what I
let me
was afraid
describe
of.
how they did Nathan in the beginning of the movie. A smart aleck, slick con man slash pickpocket. If any of that describes a Nathan you know in the game,
Okay, yeah. Yep.
okay. I mean, literally starts
It's
out
the
in a
action that scared me, dude, because there was just so much action in the game. It just it stuck you there. It was just like you didn't want to get away from it. So it's just like
no.
if the movie has a lot of no,
I think you're going to be you're pleased at
okay,
a level,
okay,
but they also brought a level of puzzleness, puzzle solving, which
nice.
is in the game.
I like this comment then. Okay,
Yes, it does start out as his origin as a kid and his brother.
cool.
So you've got all that baggage, and then you have somebody that preys on that baggage. Is all I'll say.
All right, good. I'll check it out. What up, Cappy McCappy?
Good to see you, Mr. McCappy. I hear Cappy, and I think of the character on Super Mario Odyssey. His little Cappy.
Galaga guy. So not on the PSVR 2, but on the Quest 2, there's big screen, and honestly, there's a lot of other theaters in VR chat, so all free. Check them out.
Yep. So they're nailing it for you. You got Mark Wahlberg playing Sully, and this movie is how he met Sully.
Damn.
And
Okay.
the good, the bad, and the ugly of meeting Sully.
I got a lot of stuff to watch, man. All right, I'll give it a watch. I'll give it a watch. You guys got me to it. So
and the wife loved it as well, I will say. So it
isn't
was
that
good
cool?
for all people.
Isn't that cool how the topic how our topic tonight went from like, you know, books to movies, games to movies, and here I was. So, you know, I was like, okay, this Uncharted game, it's not going to be like the movie. And all these comments say, you're wrong, Sean. You're going to enjoy this. So, what a great topic tonight, man. This brought me into a into a new
It's
movie tonight.
amazing because I think we pulled this out of my hat about this time last night or later.
You did,
because it was after work, so it was after this time that I literally pulled this out of the hat.
What I like about our shows though is it's just like, here's the topic, that's it. And it's not like me and Scott don't discuss this. Like we're not like, oh, we're gonna say this, we're gonna say that. It's all, here's our topic and that's it. It's the chat, it's us when we're live, and that's it. We don't discuss what we're gonna talk about. That's it. Topic, and that's it.
We actually do.
And
it
I
on
love
purpose.
that though. It's awesome. It's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, we do that on purpose. There's actually a trailer for something I'm going to show you guys in a little bit here that I only let Sean
it's
see
me.
part of it.
It's me. All the horrible stuff of me. Great. It's bloopers. Bloopers of me. Enjoy, everybody.
We do have a tight family here, and that's why we do this show for you guys in the chat.
Yes.
As you notice, we are not a big news show because you can catch your news in so many other places. And I'm not going to lie, almost all of them do it better than we would. We just don't have the connections. We don't have the time to put all this stuff together. So
we like you guys. We love you guys here. Whether it's what, someone say it right?
That right there cracks me up.
Right here.
When we did that. Hold on.
I did it right this time. I was going to go this way. It's just like, okay, that's what it is on my screen. Cool. I got to realize it's opposite. But yeah, dude, nothing's rehearsed. It's like, here's our topic. Here's what we're going to talk about tonight. And that is it. Whatever you guys talk about in the chat, we try to go off of, and we love it. We absolutely love it. Whether we have 1 viewer, 10 viewers, 100 viewers, you are spending your time with us. That's what we appreciate. Like, you could be doing whatever the hell else. You could be playing video games. You can do whatever you want, but you're here with us, hearing what we have to talk about, and we love you guys. We loved you guys. Just thank you so much.
Love that comment. Thank you, Rich Waddella. We definitely love that. And again, that's why we kind of changed the format of the show to being a topic. Not even 2 or 3 or 4. We'll dance around the news because again, you've got so many other avenues to catch the news. But if there's something that we really feel passionate about, we'll talk about and share. But it's just us and you. It's a get together, and believe it or not, this is probably more fun for me and Sean than it is for you guys. Only because of how much you guys interact with us.
I joined Scott because I just want to talk games. I love games. Games is my life. I work and I play games. That's it. So, and I go out with friends on the weekends. That's it. So I love being here talking with people who enjoy the same thing that I enjoy: movies, shows, games, whatever it may be. And it makes me happy. I could have such a crap week, and I'm here on the show, and I just feel a lot better just talking gaming and whatever it may be with all of you. So again, guys, I just appreciate you all being here and spending your time with us.
And let's touch on what Rebel's got here on the screen. So he's setting up his son's PC, or his PC, with his son's Game Pass Ultimate. For those of you who are, not Game Pass Ultimate players, you can do it for free easily. I go ahead and every day. Hell
yeah, do it.
All right,
I'll sing.
So maybe he can go ahead and record some nice riffs for us. Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups there. So Game Pass, back to that really quick. I don't play it often enough, but when I do, I'm thoroughly enjoying the fact that I'm doing it for free. Microsoft obviously owns Game Pass. But they have got cloud gaming and things like that you could do if you wanted to do it from your Steam Deck, let's say, or you could play it. I mean, I was doing some Halo play on my PC via web browser the other day. Kicking ass, by the way. It said I literally had like 2 milliseconds ping to the server and shit. It was like, what?
Nice.
But so if you want to give it a try and you don't want to spend the money, because I'm on a tight budget, I am not paying for Game Pass. If you're familiar with Microsoft, or they call Bing rewards nowadays, get yourself started on that. Literally spend yourself 5 minutes a day at a minimum. Let me show you what the screen looks like, guys. This is a public service announcement. Somebody turned me on to this. Mr. Todd Russell. It's Todd Russell, right? That's his last name in the Discord.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm looking at Rebel's comment. I'm just like, damn, that's a good price.
It is. So good point. So hey Jeff, good to see you. So you see, I got 29,000 points available to me right now. All right.
Damn.
So, and I don't try that hard. You literally come in, and how do you get these points? There's 50 points that I do for the daily set. And sometimes that's up to 70 points. That's all you do to maintain your streak. Right now, my streak is at 33 days, and you'll get more points as your streak grows. And then you can even do some extra stuff down here. Oh, look, there's quote of the day. I haven't done that yet for 10 points. Let's go ahead and check that out. There we go. You didn't see it because it popped up to a different window. But if I come back,
all you do is click on it then.
Yeah. So if I come back into there, it should. Let me see. Come on, quote of the day. Let me look at it.
You just gain points from clicking on the stuff.
Yep. And you do these things. Some of these are questions, some of this and that. Here's my goal. It's only 12,000 points to get a month of X-Pax Game Ultimate. What I actually get is I get 2 months out of that because Microsoft is a little insecure. So when you go ahead and put in the code you get from this, they'll come back and go, hey, you know what? If you turned on auto renewals with a credit card, with a credit card, we'll give you an extra month for free.
Damn.
So I go ahead and I say, yeah, auto renew. They give me a second month for this. And then I immediately go back and I turn it off, but they don't take my month away from me. So you get your points from doing a couple of these things every day. And if you want, go ahead and make Bing your search engine or whatever the crap and stuff. If you look at here, I'm short some points. I still have 45 points I can get from searching on my PC. And literally, I could spend 5 minutes or less just going ahead, putting in some giant long sentence.
Yeah.
And I search, and I just go back into the search bar, and I take away one letter, search again. Take away another letter, search again. And then the same thing on doing mobile searches. So right here, you can see on any given day, I can get 250, 270 points for that. Minimum, 50 points on the other thing. So let's just say minimum, just call it stupid at 300 points a day. You could easily get yourself to that 12,000 points in a heartbeat. And that 12,000 points, by the way, let me get out of this, is actually for the ultimate. Because as you know, there's 2 different levels of Game Pass, just regular and ultimate.
Yep.
I think you get the other one for 10,000 points.
That wild. Wow.
And again, guys, if you don't want it for Xbox, Game Pass, you don't have to. This is, here I get a $25 Hulu gift card for those 28,000 points I got right now. But for Xbox Game Pass, this is the greatest way to get it for free.
This is Calgary guy said it right. This is on Super Couponer. That's right.
Yeah, this is easy peasy stuff.
Rascal is a super couponer for Xbox. Yes.
I am. But it also lets you, like I said, play a lot of games that you don't need to pay for if they're on Game Pass. Because, again, here's the very last public service announcement. Wrong place. Don't do that, Scott. You'll break the internet. There we go. Whew. Well, break the internet or break the stream. So if we go take a peek at my Steam here, if I go look up a game, and I think you saw this in Last of Us, but I had to point it out. I've got a plugin running. I got a couple of plugins running. Look at that first one. It tells me right now I can get it on Fanatical for $54. So a simple plugin running on there could save me $6 off of buying it right here for $59.99.
Look at March 28th. That kind of makes sense. So what? The last episode is on the 12th?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And then I've got other plugins in here in Steam for telling me the lowest price it ever was, which isn't much. But let's pick another game. I don't know, Halo. And if I pick one of these, I'm pretty sure you see a little Xbox logo hiding over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So if I go ahead and jump into Halo Infinite, I've got a plugin here that is telling me what game services it's currently playing on before I buy it.
Nice.
So it's been on Game Pass since December 7th, 2021, Scott. Don't go ahead and spend money on it.
Yeah.
Now, Halo Infinite's a free game. But what's another game that's on Xbox right now?
Oh, boy.
Well, let's just go with Halo Master Chief Collection. Yeah. It's only $40, but why spend $40 when it's been on Game Pass since 2018?
Wow.
But I wouldn't have known that had I not either searched Game Pass ahead of time.
I would not have known that, no.
Or run this cool little plugin.
Because there's so many things that leave Game Pass, so you wouldn't know, but that's awesome that tells you.
So yeah, these are simple little plugins you can get for really Steam that help you know things as to when was this cheapest. It was $15.99 back in January of last year. Nice. Oh wait, no, January of this year. Or you can play it for free. So public service announcements to the peeps, how to get Game Pass for free and how to not buy a game on Steam if it's on Game Pass that you're getting for free.
Very nice.
Damn.
Free is always for me.
All right. So I've not shared the whole video with Sean. We're not going to do news tonight. We've gone an hour and a half, and like I said,
man. But
you've seen the news.
Something's been exciting me. He showed me that, and no joke, he's not BSing. He's like, look at this, and then he stopped it right when the best part was going to happen. Come on, man, show the rest.
All right, guys, here it goes. This is a new physical pinball table coming out from Jersey Jacks. And it's based on The Godfather.
Incredible.
Guys, watch this, and I want you to pay attention to the flipping details on this table.
Let's see what's up. Come on.
On the 50th anniversary of the most epic saga in cinematic history.
Is that too loud?
You are invited.
No, dude, it sounds perfect.
To take a place.
Look at that.
At the table.
I can see the toys inside the table from that distance.
Pulls you back in to make you an offer you can't refuse. Choose your family and complete jobs to increase your strength and influence. Then go to the mattresses to carve out your piece of the city. But be warned, there are rules to this game. Keep your friends close and your
So you got a video backglass.
Never go against the family. And don't hesitate to take the first shot. Because in this ruthless fight for
look at this topper. Did you see that topper?
There can only be one Godfather.
That's insane. Holy crap. How big is that screen? Look at that.
Yeah, that's a pretty big screen on the back glass. And then did you see the action on that topper on the top? Let's see if I can get back there fast.
On the right, yeah.
On the top of the topper, you'll see stuff actually moving on there.
Because in this ruthless
right up there, look at it.
Wow, dude.
There can only be one Godfather.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, guys. I probably have not even seen a complete Godfather movie. I probably haven't. I've seen bits and pieces. The trilogy plays every damn week somewhere, I'm sure. but I've never watched the trilogy in its entirety. I don't think I've even watched Godfather 1 in its entirety.
The
But
topper
looking at
moves.
that table,
Topper
I
moves.
want
Oh
that
my
table.
God. The topper moves. The topper moves.
Yes, the topper moves, man. Galaga guy, the collector's edition is 15
Probably
grand.
50 billion, dude. It's 50 billion.
15 grand. I'm pretty sure it's a $2,500 or $2,000 non-refundable deposit. Yeah, it's 15K.
That's
that much I can tell
wild.
you.
I mean, oh my God, it's beautiful.
And it comes loaded to high hell. Actually, all Jersey Jack tables do. I mean, they have a thing in there called a high score camera. It literally takes a picture of you when you get the high score to keep it in display for later or
What?
some shit. Yes,
Holy crap.
or the whatchamacallit, the camera can be used to like turn on or off attract mode based upon if somebody's passing by it or some crap.
Blasphemy, Scott. Blasphemy.
I know. Here's where we go ahead and share this screen with my peeps. Jersey Jacks, is that what it's called? Right there.
Man, that's amazing. That's
all right. So no Slash, no Toy Story 4, Godfather 50 years. Let's go. So let's see. Games. They're gonna show it up here.
That display is just insane.
Let's see what the limited edition was going for, just for shites and giggles. Oh wait, gotta share this tab instead. There we go. So kill us off the screen. Black armor legs. Now, if you notice on this one, you don't have the cool stuff on the apron or the legs. You don't have the cool plunger. Okay. This is going to be 5,000 units. And this is going for $1,000 non-refundable deposit. Total 12 grand.
Woo!
And that's the deluxe.
Honestly, I thought it might be more.
Let's see. 3-ball lockup mechanism. 450 controlled RGB LEDs.
It's not saying the screen. What's the screen size? That's huge. That screen looks huge.
It does not say, does it? 29, this, that, Wi-Fi.
I'm not seeing it. No.
It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, a high score camera. Holy crap. No, it does not say the size of that screen.
Dude.
We probably have to.
That's the main thing. Like, look at that. That looks massive.
And let's go. There we go to this. I mean, just look at the pictures alone, the difference. The gold on the legs, the gold colored on the apron of the sidebars, the topper. Here we go. We're going in. Share this tab. They call that an interactive topper with 2 Tommy gun wielding thugs, a car, and a skyline. 3D sculpted Statue of Liberty with working torch. This one is, they're going to do 5,000.
Still no screen details.
They're doing 5,000 of the other one and only 1,000 of these.
Damn.
You gotta put down $2,500 right now, non-refundable, and then total's 15 grand.
Damn, dude, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful fuck. You
can see the play field from here. I mean, that almost blows away half the stuff we see.
If there's one pinball machine, I mean, as much as I would love Jurassic Park and Addams Family, this
look at all that stuff on there.
Incredible, yeah.
Look at that down there on the apron.
Yep.
Jeez.
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I had to share because I mean, again, this is an
IP. That's why
I don't care about it.
It uses hash brown
aliasing.
Yeah,
of course.
That's why. If it didn't have that, then why buy it?
Yeah, that is just beautiful. I had to share that with you guys because
awesome, dude.
I saw that today and said, "Holy crap!"
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
That is it. I mean, there wasn't much news to go over, honestly.
There really wasn't.
Atgames has some stuff coming up in the future. They've been adding weekly 5 games to ArcadeNet. This is from the Data East and Activision collection. I think the Super Game Room dudes were talking about it on Friday. I think if a Mikey B was like, digging some of these 5 titles like I added last week. So every Friday, 5 new tables get added, or games get added. Tables, the first half of the Dr. Seuss, Pack 2 is coming out here in a couple of weeks. So looking forward to that. You said there's been some more deluxe sightings for Arcade What Up cabs, or is it just what we kind of saw in the game room dudes?
Well, I've been seeing them, dude. There's been stuff around, and as much as I don't want a Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe, I might want one for online to beat everyone's ass. I don't know.
Now, has anybody determined if the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe will play with the Mortal Kombat 30th Edition online?
Ooh, good question.
Because there's a lot of those out there.
Good question.
And a matter of fact, if I'm right, those
That'd be
rooms
horrible
still
if it
play.
didn't. Oh, if it does, that'd be great. But if not, man, that'd be pretty bad. That'd be bad on their part.
Usually, people may complain about the gaming on those two, the Big Blue
Rich
and the Mortal
Rodella
Kombat
wants an XL.
30.
See, people still have love for the XL. Rich Rodella, yeah, dude. That XLs are cool. They are. XLs look great, especially the Killer Instinct. I want that, but I don't know, man. It's not for me. It's not worth the price. It's not.
No, my budget's been hamstringed for a while now. So
I love my Killer Instinct. I absolutely love my Killer Instinct that I got for $2.99. I really do. XL. If you offered it to me for a good price, I probably wouldn't get it. I really just like the way this is. So MK on XL, not for me.
Well, I'm hoping for their sake and for the community's sake, this new Mortal Kombat should have the same. It should be interfaced with the current Mortal Kombat 30. If you do not play against the MK30 users, that is just going to be a huge shortcoming because you've already got people playing it online. That's got its lobby system and stuff like that. To not be able to take advantage of that and kind of expand the player base. I mean, you got a new cab coming out. It'd be great if it could tap into an existing player base that's already there. So he thinks MVC you can play versus others with a cab, right? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I would hope they do that for Mortal Kombat. That would be a swing and a miss to have existing player base out there and not be able to play them.
I would love to play people in Mortal Kombat. Don't get me wrong. I would love to. I believe I could defeat all.
You probably could. I suck at it. As a matter of fact, I think about my Mortal Kombat cab there and some of the work I have done to it, aka mods. I was thinking about that today, and I'm thinking, Sean, how about this for one of our topics in the near future? Modding. Is it necessary, or
that's a great topic, man?
Or are you just doing it to mod? How many people out there have spent more time modding a single cab than actually playing it?
Than making it how there's so many ways that could go. It's a great topic, dude.
And some of the mods are performance mods. And did they really make you a better player? I mean, I can tell you, I've got a Industrious Lorenzo stick inside that. I've got, is it that one or the Big Blue? Maybe both. And then HAP buttons installed. Mostly the Big Blue has been modified. And did it make me a better player? No. I cannot Hadouken or anything else any better with that Industrious Lorenzo in there than I would with the $5 joystick that's in it. However, I've done mods on lots of other devices that I love to death. So I'm thinking, and we'll see if it sticks in my head, that I think something to do about modding is what we should do, and maybe bring in some of the modding.
Bring some guests.
The big modders that we know about. See if we can get Who else do you think when you think modding? Who do you guys think of? I
Like,
think B.
like Bill Clinton.
I think B Kong when it comes to modding cabs to death. Let's see. I think of to die for
Oh,
when
to
it
die
comes to
for is
doing big mods.
100%.
And then of course you've got everything that Glenn has in his GRS products.
Definitely B.
But I don't want to spoil the subject.
B
but
and Bobby. B and Bobby.
I could easily go on the mods I've done that were, in my eyes, critical to playing the cab any more than I used to, or some that were cosmetic, that are non-critical, or other ones that I think I wouldn't have that cabinet without it.
Keon tip.
Keon, what's up, baby?
Buddy.
In case anybody doesn't know who Keon is, he's a friend of ours in the Discord. And if you saw our episode on game room tours, he had that killer brick wall looking just insane.
Keon's the man. Keon's the man. Good seeing you, buddy. Hell yeah.
So I'm thinking that's a topic in the near future. If you guys can think of anything else that's a topic you'd wanted all of us, as we always do, discuss on the show.
Comment.
Throw it in the comments for us. We're
up for whatever. You want a game
inspiration.
Night? Put it in there. You want something else? You want a certain topic you want us to talk about? Put it in the comments. Everything's about comments, man. We look at all those, and hey, it might be a topic on one of our next shows, right?
Hey, Keon, it don't matter if you're here for 5 minutes, you watch the replay without us live or whatever, man.
Just good
happy to have you with us.
And for all of you who are not in the Discord, Keon's there. So definitely come join us and talk to Keon. Awesome arcade space. And Keon's a great guy to talk to.
And Galaga guy, that is a great question we can bring up on the modding show.
Definitely.
Does it increase the value or is it just increase the value to you? Or does it decrease the value because it's not mint stock or whatever?
I agree, man. Definitely.
Cool. Well, I always try to think of what our next topic is because, well, that's just what I have to do. It's my job. So, that came at me today. And I thought that would definitely be one we could discuss because we do have a lot of folks in here who have done even small mods. I know several of our viewers here have done a lot of the GRS 4/8 way gates for their devices. So
look at Keon's on the MCAP tournament. He's on the MCAP tournament teed off. Hell yeah.
Teed off. Did that
that's ending today? That's ending tomorrow. Wednesday.
It's tomorrow? Okay.
That's why I tried playing tonight. So yeah, man, teed off.
Awesome. Yeah, the ALP is a great device. It's cool what I'm seeing from atgames for the future of their ALP, and I can't wait to hear more. They're coming out with a 4K playfield here later this year. I'm looking forward to see what they do with that. And, making that leap from the original ALP to this ALP 4K with a newer, faster board and stuff in just, 2 years? I'm looking forward to what else they have to say. So, I mean, this may not be the jump for me. I'll see. Maybe I'll just go with the upgrade board and go that route and then wait and see because I've already dumped a lot of money in my ALP. So, but I am looking forward to what they got coming.
Oh yeah, dude.
All right, I got nothing else official on the lineup here. Sean, was there anything I missed or you want to talk about?
Buddy, I am good, man. I am good tonight.
I'm closing the damn show outline. Goodbye, show outline.
We did pretty good. So let's get on out of here. So please, everybody, give a like on the way out. If you enjoyed the content, of course. It's always appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't yet to be notified of our live shows and new content that are uploaded. Join the Discord. It's always a great time. But don't talk about sports. I mean, it's there, but it sucks if you talk about it. I won't be there. And, of course, Block Rascal. I mean, Oh, crap, wrong name. Have a great night, everybody. Have an awesome week, and we will see you next time on That Gaming Show.
And don't forget, we love the comments. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Tell us what you want to see in the next episode.
Tell me I suck.
And,
Tell me I suck.
And if you don't have any words that are hitting you, just give me, go ahead and find your favorite emoji.
Say he sucks too.
And go ahead and occasionally. It's just, sometimes I'm off. You can hear my voice straining right now. So, guys, thank you again for joining the show. It means a ton to us to see you guys every Tuesday night. And we will see you next week on That Gaming Show.